4, 3, 2, and we're back, folks. And I am your co-host, Carlitos Papitos, for another wonderful episode of the Sloppy Top Podcast. Now, I know it's been a while. I know it's been a break. But look, I'm a shitty boyfriend, and I'm always going to come crawling back when I need some attention.
But you're going to get ghosted for a couple weeks.
Yeah, so we're sorry. So I'm going to introduce my other co-host here.
It's your boy Chuck Nasty, a.k.a. Blow, a.k.a. whatever you want to call me at night.
A.k.a. Perpetual Fear. So if you noticed, you can actually see us now. That's pretty fucking wild.
Hi, how are you? Hello.
Hey, yeah. It's actually probably a surprise to you guys that I'm not a 45-year-old stepdad from Minnesota named Mark, but here I am. So sitting next to me on the couch, we have a wonderful gentleman, platypus. I don't really know what it is. It's part creature, part swamp monster, part DJ, part co-owner of a wonderful company. We're going to get into all this. His name is Niel. Niel, what's up, man? How you doing?
Doing good. How are you guys doing today?
So let me slow down Niel's introduction. So Niel is a DJ. He DJs under the name Space Platypus.
Yeah.
Sorry. He also is heavily involved with a music collective, or actually what I would say, what would be the better term to call for Create?
I would say a music production company, but more than music, I would say art as well. So that's why we like to tie everything with Create, like create music and art, because all kinds of expression, you know.
So what is your role with Create?
I'm actually one of the co-owners. I help John for years, like with other companies and throwing shows, and like you know, John's one of my closest friends, you know, and starting something together with him and then our other associates was always a dream for ours, and that's what Create eventually became.
That's amazing. Yeah. So you're probably wondering why we're talking Create, and you're probably watching us now on CreaTV. Now, CreaTV is a new platform created by Create that's going to be bringing out all different types of interviews, skits, podcasts like us. Other shows are coming. So this is basically like the launch of it. And we really hope you guys enjoy and stay tuned. And please share, like, subscribe, everything like that.
It's going to be all content covered in the most digestible platform I've honestly heard. And it's really exciting. I think it's going to be really entertaining and informative, and like I said, all content covered with this idea.
Yeah, and we actually have, 3 or 4 of your podcasts on the website right now.
It's live and streaming.
Yeah, createmusicart.com. So, like, you guys should go check out our articles, the new events we got coming up, like Chris Dyer virtual reality party.
We're going to get into that.
Which is so exciting. Chris Dyer is a really cool psychedelic artist that also happens to be a really down-to-earth guy. I've interacted with him at a festival, and we talked about graffiti and skateboarding and spray paint and all of these different things. And
where'd you meet him?
Gratifly in Avalon, South Carolina, which is like apparently very fancy, sacred ground, and there is a sisterhood of some sort that operates the property.
What do you mean?
It's crazy.
They're like, we are the sisters of the covenant, and we dance with the fairies.
Gratify.
You may throw a festival on land.
No, like dead serious.
Dead serious?
Dead serious. Like that's like a little theatrical, but not inaccurate.
Constable.
So Constable. All right. So, and he was just the festival is a transcendental festival. It's not a music festival. There was much more focus on interaction and workshops and a lot of spoken word and a lot of live art.
That's really cool.
Oh, it was amazing. It had a 2-year run, and it is honestly like transformational. It was really cool. And that's where I met him, and you guys had that show.
Charlesthefirst show. Yeah.
And then Charles is was on the rise and still crushing it. Like,
yeah, it was a sold-out show.
Funky tunes. He has taken me off guard. I really enjoy Charlesthefirst.
Well, like, he really got that lo-fi sound really started. Like, you know, everyone started listening to it in college, and, you know, the YouTube channel with the girl doing homework, you know.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Lo-fi started picking up, and Charlesthefirst had always done, like, lo-fi, like, really wubby, deep stuff. And so, naturally, like, he was going up on the rise, too, and we had an awesome show. Had Chris Dyer.
It aligned so well.
Yeah, he's one of my top 10 favorite producers, just point blank, period. Everything he produces is solid.
No,
like,
that's what it is. I mean? It's like I heard a couple tracks, and then you go for the dive, and it's like, oh my God. Every single one is squeaky clean. It's like a story. it's really good.
Yeah, his newest album I think is The Ascend, which you can find on his SoundCloud and stuff. And
Definitely check that out and
we actually
slam
have
it.
a-
We'll post some links
Yeah, we
down
have an
below in our
article.
descriptions that will have all the artists and people that we talk about, so you can always cross-reference and check out the people who we're talking about as well.
Yeah, we actually wrote an article about that show that's on the website too.
Oh yeah, so check that out. So how would you rate your experience meeting Chris? How was that for you, Neil? 'Cause I've never met the guy, and I'm actually super excited about this event. So let's talk about your experience and then this next upcoming event and what the experience is expected to be, and just stuff like that.
Well, meeting him in person was super awesome because homeboy was saying, he's definitely a super down to earth, super woke. He's Peruvian Canadian, so he's got a weird accent.
¿Qué pasa, mi gente?
Dude, he was
One of my
stuck.
people,
He
yo.
was
What's
stuck
up?
he was stuck in South America for months and months, much longer than expected because
in Peru.
and he was stuck.
Because of Corova?
Corona.
Corova.
Corova?
Corova.
Whoa, Corova.
No,
Oh,
yeah, he was
Corona.
stuck, and it was dire straits. There was police states and stuff. It was really scary, dude. I was actually watching him go through that, and he is very woke, but also he's tuned into something really powerful,
Yeah.
and he's able to express himself and not get lost in verbiage or war stories, if you will. It's profound. He's very profound. It'll seem deep end to some people, but I appreciate how grounded, even the crazy, different dimension stuff, it's still so digestible. And he was harnessing that to get through this, dude, police state.
Yeah, well, I mean, you see it in his art, you talk to him and then you actually see what he does. And at that show, seeing him do his painting and finishing it all. And, now it's hanging in John's house in Wilmington, shout out to John. We love you, buddy.
You'll get to know him on Sloppy Top.
He'll come on soon.
He'll be in there.
Yes.
And let's just say he has beautiful hair, so don't let that distract you the whole episode, because it's literally just way too pretty.
Like I said, he'll be in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna be really gassy and really hot, but it's okay. I'm really excited to have him on. We're ready to have professional podcast interviews anytime too, folks. So if you have an interest of being a guest on the Sloppy Top Podcast, please hit us up at sloppytoppodcast@gmail.com or hit us up on Facebook. Whatever you want to do if you have something interesting or worth the time. So, what is going on with this next event, y'all?
So yeah, we know more about Chris Dyer. What's up?
Yeah. Okay. So we got with our homies Illumine Domes or Illumine Domes. I don't know exactly. How's it pronounced? Right? Okay. Yeah. That was our buddy James back there doing all the behind the scenes stuff. Shout out to James.
Shouts out to James.
Yeah. But yeah, so we're doing a virtual reality event, and so this company, Illumine Domes, they used to do these fire domes with fire artists and all kinds of flow performers at actual festivals, and now everyone in the industry has to think outside of the box because of Corona and all this stuff. So we were let's do it in a virtual world. And so using VR chat, which is the most popular VR thing right now, we actually built our own world, and it's all.
So yeah, what is I'm actually not familiar with VR
Yeah,
chat.
what's up with
like
VR
what is
chat?
that?
Yeah.
Is it really?
So is VR chat kind of just you make your own avatar?
You're just
and you
first
just walk around?
person perspective, looking
Yeah.
at nothing or what you create.
No. So you go into these worlds.
Okay.
Now, if you are gonna make a world, you gotta know a whole bunch of
Yeah, okay,
digital,
yeah.
graphic design and
Do you
all this
partake in
stuff.
CBD?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, here's some good CBD, dude.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So you literally just make. So you go into these worlds and then you interact with each other, and it looks like a person, or you design
Just
that.
anything. I'm
So
actually.
you design your own avatar, or you can
Pick one.
upload. Yeah, or you can upload a famous character. That's why the you're not
Oh my
you're not
God.
my queen. You're an imposter. That was Knuckles, the fucking the meme that they just uploaded into VR chat, and they were just going around being, "She is not the queen. This is not the way.
This is the way.
That was VR chat.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Yeah.
The
dude.
red
Yeah.
hedgehog dude,
Yeah,
whatever his
that's
name is.
that's Knuckles.
Knuckles. Yeah,
Knuckles.
Knuckles.
Yeah.
That is
So-
not the way.
Wait, that is not the way.
But so I'm going in straight up Super Saiyan Goku.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah, no, you can pick him definitely.
I really want to be every Z fighter
I would be
in the VR world
I'd be
now.
a blurred penis in an anime porno, just running around, just a giant blur.
Somebody was a giant hand in our last show.
Just a big ass
Just a
hand.
giant hand walking around. It was just so retarded.
Damn
Now,
it.
do y'all-
I wish I thought
I
of
was
that.
Perry the Platypus.
Are y'all able to advertise inside the VR chat? Is there a way that y'all could like hang up posters in the chat and be like, hey?
Well, we went around before the show and did some virtual promoting. So we went to other worlds and we're like, hey, yo.
Yo, we
So-
got a party in this world. Come through.
Hey, yo, our
Exactly.
realm is on and popping.
And so in VR chat, you can like put a portal to whatever world you want people to go to. So you just like pop the portal, like party, let's go, and like everyone goes in the portal. And so we had multiple
That's
worlds.
so epic.
Yeah. Like,
yeah. Are we able to like put up like? Is there any way that we would be able to like show a little bit of what it's gonna look like? Okay, so yeah, so we'll put a little clip up. You'll see it when we're talking about it, and yeah, you'll know.
Yeah. So there's
Yeah, if you look like right here in
somewhere.
this, there it is. Yeah. So, yeah. So it's basically just gonna be like what his art, 3D, basically.
Exactly. So
That's
we're
fucking
taking,
sick.
and if you don't know Chris Dyer's art,
Dude,
guys
you need to
should
check
look,
it out.
Yeah. Once again, we'll
yeah.
pop up a few Chris Dyer examples.
Well, there should
Right
be an
over there.
article link. Yeah, like we'll link you to the article. But we had another show with Illumine Domes, the first one, which with a whole bunch of amazing artists that helped us out, and they had their own virtual world, and so that was a huge success. We had over like 230 people, so it was 25 people per world. So we had to have a new world like for each of these parts. It was a lot bigger of a success than we could ever imagine.
So will you just have to run multiple rooms at a time? Like, how would you? So do you have? Could you do that all off one account, or would you have to have like multiple people with the same thing
So
ready to go?
what does
That's cool.
one need to possess to experience VR chat?
VR chat.
Well, I think VR. Sorry, I don't want to blow the smoke into the.
Yeah, CBD smoke into the microphone
Bad
is the
idea.
worst.
But all you really need is Steam, which is like the platform that VR chat you can download.
You
off
can
of.
download it on. Yeah.
So you download. So
That's
you
your
install
platform.
Steam, then you get VR chat,
And then I can experience.
Yes.
Even if I don't have a VR
You
rig
don't
set
need
up.
to have a VR rig. You just need a computer. Like that's all you need and a screen. So like.
Oh, that's fat.
Yeah.
So it's going on the 55.
It's
Yeah,
going on the fucking
exactly.
It's going on the 55.
And like
Yeah.
apparently VR chat's on your phone now too. It's mobile now. Like which is I think a brand new thing, right?
So folks,
That's
download the
awesome.
app. When's the event?
July 31st.
July 31st,
Yeah.
folks. Make sure you tune in.
Next Friday,
Next Friday, what time?
8 p.m. 8 to what? Midnight? Oh, until we want to cut it off.
Until the fucking internet cops show up and say, "Hey, the people from Google are complaining, and you need to shut this bitch down."
Too
this
many people.
virtual party's gone long enough.
Too many people are wondering why.
Yeah, there's too many Laura Crofts with fucking torpedo tits in here. Get them out.
Dude, yeah, what? I really want to I'm going to go do all of this and make a VR chat character straight the fuck up.
Yeah.
And it might be Goku, it might be Gohan, it might be Piccolo, dude. I don't know.
Definitely, I would
Piccolo
love
is the best
Piccolo.
stepdad, hands down.
Yeah, he
Hands
was,
down. Piccolo
He
raised
was
that
the
fucking
only
kid.
dad.
dog.
I would
Yeah,
say.
Yeah.
yeah. No. That's what we declared. It was not stepdad. He was
He
the
wa-
dad.
Yeah, he just looked at him like,
Yeah, we definitely went over that with Nasty, and he was like, certified.
yeah.
There's no question.
Piccolo has waves. Y'all just can't see him on the camera.
I saw this really. I saw this really funny like meme. And it's like shout out to all these black anime characters, and Piccolo was among them.
Dude, he just naturally mentioned it, and that was addressed
That was-
in the. Dude, that's what Nasty said. He's
Yeah.
like, if you don't think Piccolo's black, you lying to yourself,
and
dog.
you're racist.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
God,
yeah,
yes.
yeah. And then he
Definitely.
shared a meme of Piccolo, and he had the waves. And
Yeah.
it was like, do I need to say any more? And you just unprovokedly mentioned it. We all agree.
It's
I know.
here on
We
Top
agree.
Podcast. You heard it, folks. It's official.
It's official.
Piccolo is the best black stepdad.
Yes. Amen.
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 This is what this is about. So let's
Oh yeah, what were we talking about again?
So I don't know. I just went really hard into Piccolo.
we just, I honestly now am thinking about how I'm gonna time out and chill, and I'm gonna like get some smart lights for my house,
Yeah.
and make it crazy when this Chris Dyer VR chat thing happens, because I'm a huge fan of his art. Like I say, I follow him on social media, and like he has long 45-minute explanations of therapeutic psychedelic experiences, and I listen to like every single one of them. Like he has a bunch of IGTV stuff that's very informative and profound.
Yeah, definitely.
In the sense of like music, are y'all just gonna have like a random playlist going, or y'all gonna have actual DJs? The lineup's huge. Huge lineup. Go, folks.
Yeah.
My eardrops,
TVA.
my eardrums are fucking dripping drops right now, because I guarantee you're gonna hear some crunchy tunes. And make sure you tune in. And honestly, from like an artist perspective, like that's a pretty fucking neat idea to sit there on VR chat and like have a world
made of your own art.
So if you're DJing, it's pre-recorded, obviously, right? And then you put it up there, or can you live stream it?
It's going to be a mix, and the people that are live are going to be on green screen, so it's going to look like they're there in the world behind a big boom box.
That's so nuts. So if you can't hear James, James basically saying that some of the performers are going to be in front of a green screen, and you're going to be able to actually be visible and be able to like almost interact with them. Don't touch the CDJs though, because that's a dick move.
Yeah, don't virtually reach in and touch the...
Don't you dare go up there and be like, hey, can you play more hip-hop? I don't hear enough hip-hop.
Song request.
Song request. Yeah, bro, this isn't that kind of club. That's fucking sick, though. That's fucking...
So, really, like, I'm super excited because, one, I love Chris Dyer's art. Two, we have a huge team of, like, so many, like, architects. Like, I can't even mention them all, but, like, there'll be links provided, on the article where we talk about all the construction and stuff that went down. But they've worked so hard, like Tyler said, they're so passionate about the art and just getting this out there that I think it's going to be a really beautiful experience for everyone to... And it's a free event, so it's like, you
might as well,
You just got to download a few things and then watch. Like, that's
and hear me out. Like,
easy.
if you're about it, you could probably put like a projector in your yard. Nice, like, like two sets of 15s. Do 2 sets of 15s, and you could have a nice socially distanced VR party and just have somebody that mans the controller that just runs around while everybody else is just socially distancing, enjoying Chris Dyer's art and the wonderful artist performing. So that's pretty fucking sick, and I'm going to say it for the 8th time again. That's how many hours do you think went into this project total? Like when it comes to let's say from like the start of the idea to where y'all feel like it's comfortable enough to launch and put out. Like how much time do you think is put into this?
Well, I couldn't really put a number on it, but I can kind of describe some of the process. So like imagine like being in a 3D world. Like if I had a paintbrush right now and was painting, right? Like. And my canvas is just the air. So everything I click, like I can paint. And that's pretty much what these guys are doing is they're like painting literally these 3-dimensional objects that you're going to see in this world. And it's like you're recreating a lot of Chris Dyer's art too. So it's like that takes a lot of time and a lot of effort, especially with how intricate Chris Dyer's style, his color. Like,
look. Sometimes I like to eat Oreos with a whole glass of whole milk, and then I wake up in the middle of the night with a hurt tummy, and I end up watching videos of dudes doing that 3D virtual graffiti.
Yeah,
and it's
so cool.
fucking wild.
I like the setup to that.
Yeah, because
I like Oreos and milk and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I'm just blowing my guts out, being like, wow, his filling is so good. How's he doing that? Such preciseness. So... Yeah, I'm really excited to see that.
I'm sure it's relaxing and it helps with, your
bowel
digestion.
movements. Yeah,
bowel movements.
Just like swift, broad strokes, swift, broad pushes, It all correlates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I'm really proud of the team that we all got together, and I'm glad that we're able to, just give something to the community again, because that's what Create's all about. It's just creating, an atmosphere that's safe for everybody, an atmosphere that, is with people that are really passionate about music and really, positivity.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking...
I mean, Chris Dyer's Positive Creations, right?
Yeah.
Yep. I have missed out on a couple boards that I wanted, and I just didn't get them quick enough, but I'm definitely going to own. I have, like, a printed Positive Creations tapestry and then a small print, and like
Ooh,
I'm gonna get
his
my hands.
pins are so nice.
I'm gonna get my hands on one of those skateboards because he actually kind of shreds too. Like he skated some really crazy stuff in Peru, and it is just like DIY. It's awesome.
Well,
But
speaking of his pins and all the stuff that he has, there's actually like a package that we're selling for the show, which has like I think a poster. It's
Collector's
got,
alert.
Yeah, it's got
that's serious.
a pin, one of Chris Dyer's pins. It's got a VR headset thing that like you can put your phone in it, and it's like so you put your phone in it, and then you put the VR. Yeah, it's super dope. Yeah.
If you have
That's
like
fat.
if you have a phone like at least 7.5-inch diagonal, and you can focus it, it works great. Like I have actually like watched like roller coaster and then also wingsuit VR with like a phone setup, and it was like
You felt the wind.
it was fun. It was exciting. Yeah, like that.
See, I had PSVR and I was like really underwhelmed by it.
Did it make you dizzy?
No, it made me dude. Yeah, I got it. I played Resident Evil with it, and that was like the only game that was decent. Then anything else I played on it,
it was really bad.
Dude, just nauseous, like instantly nauseous. Like everything was like really grainy and really bright, and just like nothing really worked well. It wasn't really responsive. It was a gimmick. Like, and there was something that I honestly think that they just like sold to make a couple, make some bucks so they could
look, it's cool.
send out the Slim.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's messed up.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
But that's why VR chat's the best platform because it just can't beat it. Like it's
Yeah.
way nicer than.
It honestly seems kind of
PS.
foolproof. You know what I mean? Like it seems like your safest bet to enjoy cool events like this and see artists and
Yeah, and their servers
interact with people too. Because I would fuck with people. Like I would not. See, that's why
You're getting banned.
You can be like James was a stick of butter in the last VR. Party.
Y'all remember Club Penguin?
Who?
So look, hear me out, dude. Dude, I don't know about Palace Chat. What?
What?
Yeah. See, this is why you need a mic. Go ahead,
See,
James.
we were trying
James,
to
we were
tell
trying to help you
before
out.
the show.
James.
We have a super nice mic too. That's a $450 mic. and
ready
he's
for
like-
you, James.
He's
And
like,
James
nah.
like, no, I'm not gonna talk. But James has some hitting fucking points. So
Well, he's our best kept secret for now.
Yes.
yeah, dude,
Everyone needs a James in
everyone-
production.
Yeah, James is actually like 8 foot tall, and yeah, it's crazy.
He has hair all over his body.
Except for one place, and it's literally just the tip of the nose. And so,
Not what you guys are thinking.
yeah, no, and
Yeah, you
Yeah.
freaks.
Wow.
yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, but
All right.
All right, James.
Do we have any sloppy top breaking news?
I have actually a couple things I want to talk about. Let's talk about first thing.
I have something that wait, what?
Entanglement.
Yeah, dude. It's so
Oh my
corny.
God.
It's so corny, but I found solace in not obsessing, but like indulging in pop culture. And like I like Will Smith, dude.
Dude, Will.
Come
Who
on,
doesn't
dude.
love Will
That's
Smith?
what I'm saying,
Hear me
dude.
out. Everybody
But
loves Will
Jada-
Smith, but,
nah, but-
this is the bullshit about the Smith family. They always have to be like the perfect family. They're always so diverse and so
Nah,
like on
nah.
the cutting edge of shit. And now she's like, I was getting piped out by other people.
Nah, but they were
Oh my God.
set. Nah,
You're
they.
still getting played, Will.
Okay, this is where I want to clear the air.
August, my friend.
This is where I want to clear the air.
Entanglement. Entanglement.
So they were separated. It's also pretty documented and circulated at that, where Will Smith was like, look, my happiness isn't her responsibility, and her happiness isn't my responsibility, and you got to figure that shit out, and blah, blah, blah. And, like, went from open to separated, and then that's when
True.
this dude piped her down.
But were they like,
August?
Nah, but
He
this is my
swooped
question.
in.
This is my question.
But August was like, yo, I'm in love.
Yo, were they in the same house while they were doing it?
Okay. Did you not?
So we're-
Nah.
Did you not see the red?
I saw some of
red
it.
Okay. Well, the story is that he was sick, so August had like some disease or something, and they like were housing him. And,
Red
like,
table
helping
talk
him.
or something?
Yeah.
Is
the
that what
red
it is?
Table, yeah.
That sneaky fucking snake.
Dude.
He came up in there like,
No. But Carlos,
Jada,
this
I'm sick. Jada, I just need a little bit of Jada milk. She's like, what's Jada milk? He's like, sit on my face and find out. And so, fuck that, dude. He knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
He's a resilient.
you just pranced around this. all mimbly bimbly like.
Yeah.
But you gotta
Oh wait,
keep-
time out, guys. But yeah, remember, next Friday, July 31st, 8 p.m. CreateMusicArt.com.
Yeah.
Continue.
Dude, it's just it's bullshit because they were separated and they had this alleged blessing from Will Smith, but then he's so defeated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was like, say it. And she was like, an entanglement. He was like, say it.
Say it, man.
And he was just like holding back the tears. And,
said,
you know, I haven't seen Will Smith that sad since his dog died in, that one movie, I Am Legend.
I Am Legend.
So, yeah, that was real tears. That was real tears. Those aren't CGI tears. Those are really
That
Will
man-
Smith
But then it's
tears.
like,
That man can cry.
they're
Let
so
me
ballin'
tell you
rich.
how my wife got turned upside down, and
Okay,
there's
I
nothing
think
I
that
can do,
they're
but she
both-
fucked her friend. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna rap
Yeah,
about
yeah,
that.
yeah. Pump the brakes.
But let's be honest. I think they both were having their side things,
Yeah.
But this was the first time they got like
It's-
out.
But
It's
she
just
was
so
dude, she
brutal.
was fucking her son's friend. Like what?
Pretty much.
That is bullshit. That is bullshit. Because I would be
She's
so.
got it like
look,
that.
Dude,
I mean,
and then
don't
I
give
guess
a
it's
fuck.
documented that she slept with Tupac as well.
No, dude,
She
she was
dated
She dated Tupac. No, no. So that's
her
what I'm saying.
Vagina has a catalog.
So
of
that's
of
what everybody
artistic
said, be
value
like-
to it.
Everybody
Very
said
expensive
unmatchable.
penises have been
Unmatchable.
So somebody was saying that it's like, is there just like pianos playing and clouds come over and like you see like sun rays break through? Yeah.
With every stroke, you understand musical theory better.
yeah.
Just, you
Yeah.
just understand it. You feel your vocal cords tighten up.
It's like every
But it's
time-
also a curse.
It's just.
But it's also a curse.
I hate. And
It's like Erykah Badu, and with every stroke you get more woke.
Oh shit! I should be making some progress then, because I do a little bit of research at home.
Oh my
With
god.
Erykah Badu.
Not that kind of stroking.
Not that kind of stroking, but
But continue. So, all right. I just think it's bullshit because Will Smith also made some fucking flops recently, and it's just like this man's kind of getting fucking beat up, and he's like, dude, the thing was
Yeah.
so
It's
brutal.
like, you didn't have to go on there and talk about this. At any moment, you could have been like, hey, don't release this. I'm Will Smith. I have way more lawyer money than you do. Don't do this. But guess what he did?
Maybe-
He made himself look like a dummy.
No, they're
he
dumb.
was-
Yeah.
They're both dumb baller rich. There's some contractual agreements in place.
what if that was just like
you gotta
really,
you gotta believe that, dog.
What if it's just acting? They were just acting.
What if
what if it's just
for the clout?
Yeah.
No, I think that dude boned her.
No, definitely that definitely happened. Yeah. No. She admitted it.
He was like- he was
Entanglement?
Yeah, and then that's
Yeah,
dude.
he
I
was-
didn't know about the story, and I kept seeing all of these memes about entanglement. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty funny. Just like out of
best one?
nowhere, it's like relationship status
is-
is literally the first part I saw about it, not knowing about the Will Smith
Yeah.
story, and I was like, oh, that's funny. I've had a couple of those, and then it's like, oh, it's involved in the story, and this dude is
know
like,
what's-
nah, I love her, and she's
So
like,
let's be real. That's what
It's
she
an
used.
entanglement.
You think she used
Yeah.
that on Will first? You're fucking lying. She used it on that little 22-year-old just to not hurt his heart. You're like, look, sweetie, this was just an entanglement.
Yeah,
Don't you get it
exactly.
fucking twisted. This pussy popped Tupac in 2 seconds.
She
Like-
didn't- she did not sound very apologetic
Yeah,
on
no,
the
she-
table talk. She
dude-
was like defense. She like, this is what happened and this is what happened. But apparently it was like what 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, but dude, still, what the fuck? Like, no, that's what I was saying earlier, dude. This is my issue with this whole scenario.
Yeah.
Like, you had to know some bullshit was going on because they just tried to paint themselves to be just
Yeah.
like that, like
Picture
super
perfect.
woke, super progressive, super poppin' family. Like everything.
but
was
you got to
solid
think
Will
about
Smith.
no, but you got to think
Which is
about the
nothing
context.
wrong.
No,
Which, there's nothing wrong with that message and everything that
See,
they
look,
believe in.
this
But,
is-
bro, she was getting piped out, dog, and you were crying in the other end of the hallway. But now, do you think that she was getting boned and then this dude just like
They were not chilling together.
He's
They
like,
were
came down,
separated.
he's like, hey, Will, she wants bagel bites, but I don't really see bagel bites in the fridge. Do you know where I can get more bagel
No.
bites? And he's like, in the garage, dog. And he just starts crying more
Oh my god.
because
That's not what happened,
What I
though.
think happened.
But they were separated when it happened.
Sure, separated doesn't mean they weren't living in different houses.
No, it's like
Yeah,
said that they were.
separated, you
They
could
said
tell-
that they were not living at the same place.
If you're legally separated, like in a lot of states, like North Carolina, which I would know this, I'm divorced. You have to be separated for a whole year before you can get the divorce. So if they were legally separated, technically she could.
Bang whoever.
Yeah.
Yeah. But still, dude, I mean.
And
go
that's not
Jada.
adultery.
No, go Jada, dog.
I don't know. I don't
that's
know.
not adultery. Because you're separating, dog. That's like the point.
Yeah.
The whole point is for y'all to make sure you're not going to get back together.
Yeah.
So, like, I think
You're
the more
still
people...
fornicating, though.
I feel like the more people
Fucking
you fuck,
fornicators.
the more people...
fornicators.
The judge will look at your list and be like, oh, yeah, no, they're definitely getting separated.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
All right, whatever. Jada got pipe.
And separation
Will
means
Smith's big mad.
You
I guess
can't-
we can move
They
on.
made him into fucking Mario.
No, dude.
to
Everyone
have-
is so sad. Everyone. I'm like, oh.
You have to have a different house if you're separated. Like, you have to live separately.
So how are you guys battling Corona? What are you guys doing to help you guys stay safe and clean during the coronavirus?
I really do wash my hands pretty consistently, and like Carlos will admit, like, dude, I even was like, we get dirty at the job I used to do with Carlos, and my hands would be so filthy, and I would get so frustrated because it was disgusting. So I'd already do like kind of attentive to washing my hands and at least trying to keep them clean. But now that's stepped up, and when I go to fucking public places, I wear a mask.
Yeah.
Well,
I like wearing my mask.
yeah.
Honestly, I that's what. All right. I'm going on the
I have
same
a
break.
gaiter and like
You know,
can't
I-
see.
you kinda know
if
where
I
I'm
got my
going.
sunglasses, my hat, and my gaiter, I can
No,
rob
you're good.
anybody.
No, well, it's not even. I just
mean,
feel
not that
so.
you should rob people.
I feel
but-
more comfortable. I don't feel like attacky or like incognito. I grew up loving ninjas and
Yes.
freaking Mortal Kombat
Yes.
and like Sub-Zero
Yes.
and Scorpion have these
Yes.
masks, and I always
Oh my God.
wanted that shit. And I had known it was just simple print
You're turning
and
him
strap
on.
And
and
straps?
strap. And I would have been wearing a mask all the time,
Yeah.
long before Corona.
Have you been seeing all these fucking crazy ass moms wearing clear?
Oh, I know,
mesh
it's like the mesh.
over their
Mesh,
face, and they're
that's
like,
so
my
dumb.
clear mask is just
It's
the
so
covering over
breathable.
my face.
All
I'm
the
telling you
Karens.
right now, and you've heard it here first. Again, a Sloppy Top exclusive. Anybody who wears it is getting clowned on
Yeah.
hard, and I'm putting
Clowned.
you on the
Yeah.
internet, and I'm clowning you. And then, because dude, like, just how difficult do you have to be to just wear the fucking mask? Right, well, just wear your fucking mask,
Yeah.
people.
Well, I got a really cool mask
It's
from a
cool,
customer,
kids.
and I keep it clean and it's comfortable, and I get compliments on it. People are like, "Oh, that's a pretty cool mask."
Thanks.
Yeah.
And then you tell them
I
the
like
story.
wearing it.
All
I
right.
like head coverings and face coverings. Like I wrap a patch around my face, like all
I mean,
the time.
It's kind of in festival culture. Like
It-
everyone
it
gets
is.
masks.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Yeah.
dude, I have run around almost about to puke with my mouth
Exactly.
covered with a mask and held it together for a mile
Or
to
just
my
think
campsite.
about like Halloween. Like I remember I went to Tomorrow World when it was in Atlanta back in the day. Yeah, they canceled Tomorrow World.
right,
No longer exists.
right.
But I was dressed as a ninja, and so the entire festival I was running around like a ninja and just like, I'm a ninja, you know.
Dude, and like it
It was so fun.
it's crazy how there is mask culture, like EDM scene. There's definitely like you'll be scrolling through like dance videos on Facebook, like these crazy shutdown virals.
yeah.
Dude, these kids were wearing masks like 2
Way
years
before it
ago.
was
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, and now it's like
Actual
those dudes
surgical
are
masks,
legit.
too.
Those kids are legit cashing in though a little bit. I hate to say it's not exploitive, but it's like
Yeah.
it was inevitable
Yeah.
Yes.
more than anything.
So you want to hear what a Swedish town is doing to help combat coronavirus?
What?
They've hired 5 knights to ride around on horses and basically just yell at people who are not practicing safe social distancing. And they also, they're also bound to a duty to fight coronavirus head on if they see it. So this is happening in the Swedish island of Gotland. They've hired.
my
Oh,
God.
whoa. You just went British Isles on that one.
It's the Swedish island of Gotland.
Okay, now you're Scottish?
I don't know how Swedish people.
Yeah.
It's the Swedish island of Gotland.
Dude, has
Don't
anybody
they
heard
do
of
all that?
Klarna?
Huh?
Dude, I don't know how this came up on my Instagram. It's a weird ad, and it's like, Klarna, it's Swedish for shopping. And it's
What
the
the-
weirdest fucking shit I've ever seen. And it's like a website where you like purchase things through them with install payments.
Yeah.
Install payments.
And
Huh.
that's like the way they explain it. I'm like, what? It's so weird. Look it up. Look up Klarna. They got weird ass commercials and shit. But
Wow.
it's like Swedish.
So check it out, and I'll put pictures up on here on the screen in a second of what
my
I'm showing
God.
you.
Yeah.
So they're like legit like a few, like there's probably like
so
8
is that
of
like
them.
a knight in shining armor?
Dude, yeah, like they're knights in full armor. Their horses are
Ladies,
in armor.
go to Sweden.
Go to Sweden.
Get your mans, girl.
Yeah, they're probably gonna yell at you and be like, "Practice safe distancing, 6 feet apart."
No, as long as you don't have the Rona, you're good. Yeah, if you don't have the
Yeah,
Rona, they're
but
not
that's-
gonna.
Historically, the Swedish people, I'm pretty sure, pretty attractive.
No, dude, they're beautiful.
Yeah.
Really
Aren't they
tall.
like Aryan
Yeah. Well.
race kind of?
No.
Blonde hair.
Blue
No,
eyes.
it's not blonde hair, blue eyes. It's like
Don't they look like Super
I'm
Saiyan
Smurg.
Goku?
This is Björg.
it's,
Oh my
it's
God.
big.
I'm
It's big.
Smurg.
It's a bigger than the like model of the Aryan, and the Aryan thing was made up too.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So it's like, dude, they're tall, and
What would you
Beautiful.
do?
I guess they're gonna
let's
fight
say
it.
let's say you and the homies are hanging out. Hold on, let me run the whole scenario. You and your homie are hanging out in downtown Scotland, Sweden, right?
Sweden.
Right?
Yeah.
Dude, they hired one Scottish knight. Get off my
All right,
dick.
all right.
Okay.
So
I
He's
know.
just-
yeah,
I
get
know.
off my
I know.
dick, Brent.
I know.
So, fucking, you're chilling with your boy, and then your boy just goes, and you're like, "What's wrong?" And he's like, "Listen, I haven't been truthful. I got Rona," and you just hear,
Oh no!
and you're like, and he's like, "What is that?" He's like, "Run." And out of nowhere, they're just like your buddy's head comes off, and they look at you, and they're like, "Give us the swab, boy. Let us go down your nostril." And you're like, "What? What the fuck?" He was like, "He's positive. He hasn't self-quarantined. What are you doing?
My
This is a peaceful island." And then they chase you.
my
Wow.
medieval interaction played out differently.
Pretty sure Sweden is landlocked.
So they roll up.
Well, this is an island.
Yeah.
You're
for
on
some
an
reason,
island.
for,
Oh my
for some
God.
reason,
This is an
You
island
wanna
of
be-
Sweden. No, this is an island in Sweden.
Oh shit!
okay.
I didn't know that.
My
Yeah.
medieval tale goes, same scenario. Cough. What's up?
Yeah.
You hear the clacks, and then the friend just like sticks you in the fucking face. You get knocked out. They tie you up, put you on the back of the horse, and throw me like 4 or 5 gold coins, and then they drag you away.
Oh my god!
They're like, "Good
I've
job."
been watching a lot of pirate stuff, and I just want treasure.
They're like, "Sweden needs more attention. We need more confirmed cases."
It's like Skyrim, you know?
yeah, it's like, oh
Yeah,
you
exactly,
wake up
dude.
in
Yeah,
the back of a
that's
cart.
exactly.
It's like you tested positive too, huh?
We should totally make
Yeah.
a remake of that.
Yeah, that's basically what
I've seen so many good ones of those where I really was not ready for it to go black, and you're like, oh shit,
Nah,
and then it's
you
like,
want to tell me? Let me tell you about the best one that's ever happened to me. It happened on Pornhub,
What?
dude.
like
it
on the video.
No, on the video, and it was a troll
loaded video?
No, the loaded video, dude, and it was literally just showing this dude, and it was like
I'm
one of
crying.
the, like the POV's perspective. So it shows him like doing his thing, blah blah blah, and then he like goes down, and then like it shows like the camera going into the hole, and then it just goes, and then it fades,
Oh
and
my
then it
God.
comes out, and you're just on the cart.
See, that's what I've
I
been
was so mad, I just zipped up and walked away.
Oh,
I was
I've
like,
I've,
Yeah.
I've
That was so
definitely been sent
Blasted.
that one.
Yeah.
I've been sent that one.
yeah, dude, that was on Pornhub labeled like something like POV blonde brunette something,
And
I
you were
went-
like,
and I went into it.
Tune in.
Yeah, I was like, fuck yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah. You were ready.
So that's my fucking sloppy news of the week that I want to talk about, really. So we're actually going to talk about Bassnectar real quick because we're just going to knock it out because it's popular in our community. A lot of people don't know what's happening with their lives. They don't know what to do with their tattoos, what to wear to shows. They don't know what to do. So
Oh, dude, I feel so bad for all the people that got Bassnectar tattoos because
there's a
plenty
bunch
girls,
of them.
Yeah.
A bunch of them. Dude, and it's honestly one of those artists that, like, it was kind of crazy that the whole situation came to
John
light.
has a Bassnectar tattoo.
I know.
I know. He made
Bro,
a post about it.
My big thing about it is like
I think when it comes to a branded logo with like something like that, it's understandable to see the scrutiny of possessing the tattoo, but ultimately, I'm trying to be not neutral because it's fucked up and he's canceled.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
Exactly.
Peace out, Bassnectar.
Peace
The
out.
empire is done. Like,
Yeah.
no arenas are empty.
let's talk
Like,
about this.
Yeah,
real
he's
quick.
out.
This man needs to learn to stay the fuck off the phone.
But the people, no,
Yeah.
the people that have the tattoos it's their own personal thing.
He
To me,
literally-
it's now their
Yeah.
personal thing that like you know,
Well, you got to think of the argument where the girls
best
Michael
one?
Jackson was
that
it-
symbol still like hurts some people. Like some people look at the Bassnectar
Absolutely.
symbol and are like, "F that guy."
This is my
he
biggest
did-
thing in
yeah.
the world right now. Everybody talks about all the philanthropy he did. Yes, he did do a lot of good, but you also have to
Yeah.
remember all the good Bill Cosby did. You have to think about all
Yeah,
the
no, I'm
foundations.
not
Bill
talking
Cosby-
about what he did. I'm talking about the people that have the
fucking pipeline. Yeah, so yeah, that's something else that we don't have to deal with.
Yeah.
Honestly, dude, it's just like it's not the entire fan base, but there's a strong chunk of that fan base that was pieces of shit that would
Yeah.
literally hold out rails, dude. Electric Forest, hear me out. My
I had
honeymoon,
the same experience,
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, hear me out.
One of my ex roommates was a bass head, and he was a douchebag.
My fucking
I've met.
my fucking
torn.
honeymoon, right? Bassnectar closeout, E-Forest, typical yada yada, right? Yo, literally for 6.5 hours, there was just kids camped out at the rail,
Sitting down.
not letting people go up and enjoy their actual favorite
Yeah,
artist.
yeah, I
and
remember that.
At that point there, I was like, "Fuck these kids, bro."
Yeah.
Like,
I witnessed that in 2012, dude.
Like the
I-
cult
alright.
following.
It was like
mentality.
2012 or 2013
Neil, CBD.
at Camp Bisco.
Yeah.
I witnessed it, and like
You can hit the CBD too. if you want.
Big G played, this epic band Holy Fuck played. Dude, Atmosphere, just one part of Atmosphere. I don't know which one's which, but one part of Atmosphere, and these
Oh wow.
very logoed, you know, they got all the gear on, very adamant about Bassnectar, were like annoyed by 5 hours of some of the best live music I have ever experienced in my whole life. I had the best time of my life, and just had to kind of channel it out. And I watched these kids sit on the rail from 11 to like 10. And I came
Wow.
up, like I left and came back, and they were
Still there.
sitting down
Dude,
during some of the best
I'm all-
sets of that whole festival.
I'm all down for seeing your favorite artists and shit, but this goes back to the whole pipeline thing. Look, y'all camped out there already for 6 hours, and then y'all form a fucking human tunnel to just pull kids up to the front. Like, that's
Yeah.
cool and all, but like at the same time,
Wow, that is some fucking horseshit.
yeah, that's some horseshit. So
I
y'all,
didn't even think about that.
yeah. So they literally make like a fucking human tunnel, dog, just to get
No,
kids
yeah,
up to the
I'm
front.
familiar.
That's some fucking stupid shit. Like,
After camping, yeah.
yeah. So what are y'all gonna do now, huh? Tipper doesn't sell merch. Like, where are y'all gonna go? But honestly, that's
Oh, you know who's
As a-
taking the throne now?
Hmm.
Liquid Stranger.
Yeah, I
I'm
hope
a
so.
huge follower of Liquid
But
Daddy.
honestly, I don't believe
and
that.
Liquid we trust.
I don't believe that someone should have a following like that. You know, there's nothing wrong with having a large following.
True.
There's nothing wrong with having a passionate following. But at the same time, when everyone sees you as like a god almost, there's an issue with that.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what I mean?
We need a number one though. You know, like
I don't believe that. I don't believe that there should be
like Drake's number one.
Fuck Drake. No, he's not.
Wow! Get
No.
out of my house.
Look, hear
Just
me out.
kidding.
Look, I appreciate Drake, but I would nowhere claim him being
Working
number
on the
one.
weekend like
Usual.
usual.
But he's a respectable artist, you know what I mean? But so what I think it's gonna do is gonna allow
I
like
fucking love that song.
100,000
Dude, yeah, who
fucking
doesn't?
random lost heartbroken bass heads to go out there and experience new music and give their fucking undying love and devotion to someone who actually
No, there's a fanatic
deserves
side of
it.
it. There's a fanatic side of it, but like
Hold
when
on
it
a
comes
second.
down to it, the cool
I'm just
ass
stretching.
people.
Wow.
The
Get
cool
that
ass
stretching,
people
boy.
that I know that do buy tickets and go to these shows and have great times
Yeah.
are not
Yeah.
pieces of shit people, and they are not perpetuators of like sexual
My knees
misconduct. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, but there is a fanatic side where it's out of control, and it is like toxic to.
Cultish.
It's cultish and toxic as shit, like Basshead and all this. Like, there's so many different layers to this, but the fanatic side really does not sit well with any of us. So yeah, I hope.
Dude, so I was trying to explain this whole scenario to like my coworker
Yeah.
who has no idea reference about anybody or like artist wise in the EDM community. And when I was trying to
Yeah.
like break this down to him, he was like, "Dude, you just sound like a hater." And I was like, it's hard not to sound like a fucking
Yeah, but beforehand.
I'm out of the way. All right, so I'm back. So yeah, so trying to explain
But
this-
you were kind of on this hot on the trail of Bassnectar prior allegations, I feel like.
Yeah, dude, because I have for a while
Yeah.
been feeling
I've seen 3 live performances by him, and it was a good show.
I mean, I still have the flag up right there, man.
Yeah, it was a really
You wanna
interesting
hear about
show.
that?
Like, he dealt with some technical issues, and it was pretty gnarly.
Yeah.
And I rode the rail for that show.
Bass Lights was great. See, that's one thing that I'm kind of sad about. But see, that's
Yeah.
my fucking hope and dream that this was just a giant ploy by Pretty Lights to bring him down. This is an inside conspiracy.
Oh
Pretty
my
Lights, he's like, it's time to come
See,
back.
that's
It's time to
off
come
the
back, and he said,
rails.
time to topple the giant and come battle the darkness like a phoenix to the sun.
We need to put Carlos in the cage.
Yeah.
So then Pretty Lights,
that's what I'm-
he's been in the stew. He's been in the stew. He's been making music. There's been photographic proof. And his Kitty Lights Instagram, where his little fucking bulbous eyes cat is popping again. He's coming back, dog. And I'm trying to tell you right now,
You
he's
guys
going
are
to take
such
that
stalkers.
fucking throne, yo. Like, he's going to
So okay, so
And
okay,
everyone's
so
never
now,
I never
crying.
got into Pretty Lights. I didn't ride that wave. I just did not.
It was good stuff.
all the opportunities I had to have seen him live during the time of his height,
Yeah.
it was all about live music. It was like you would listen to music in the background, but you're always going somewhere that either somebody's mixing
Yeah.
or you're at a fucking show.
Yeah.
It was like every fucking day almost.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially around that time, and it's like you just didn't go to any festivals. Like I never saw Pretty Lights. I've never seen him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, those are good.
No, yeah, and it's like, but I definitely listened to the music, and like, dude, there's a couple songs that were the background music to like some viral videos, for
Yeah.
sure. Like 22 million views, and it's definitely Pretty Lights in the background.
Wow. Yeah,
Fucking-
no,
it's
I have heard some of his Pretty Lights tracks, and he is a very good musician. You know, I like how they had the live instrumentation. I've heard lots of stories.
The
No.
shows are where it was
Yeah.
at. Like the Pretty
The
Lights
live
name was
event,
definitely
yeah.
was the
Now,
live
this
performance.
This is my
Exactly.
question. Do you think that this is just a tactical move by Bassnectar to lay low for a while, let the heat die down?
No, he's
and
not
then
coming
you think
back.
he's gonna try to like
not
Datsick it?
coming back.
But hold on, Datsick made a
Nope.
video like 6 months later, being like, "I went to rehab. I really changed,"
No.
and everybody clowned him on his
Cancel.
live.
Just
Like,
become a ghost producer. Get out of the
but
spotlight.
he was getting
fucked it
ghost
up.
produced. Like
Then become a ghost producer.
he
you
has
know?
racks though.
Bassnectar was shutting down coliseums, dude.
Yeah.
Renting
Like
a whole
20,
resort.
12 to 15,000 plus, shutting that bitch down, sold out
Yeah.
20 fucking minutes.
22,000 in Greensboro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Exactly, 22,000, and that bitch goes done.
But like,
That's
crazy.
crazy, dude.
yeah, he has guaranteed stacks.
I
And-
saw him in Greensboro.
You know it's crazy though. I've been on a bunch of like
2014?
bass vinyl pages on Facebook and like vinyl trading sites and shit. And all these people are just trying to get rid of their Bassnectar shit.
Yeah.
And they're putting like ridiculous prices on there. They're like, "Yo, $450 for this, like
Oh
$700
my
for this."
God.
And people are like, "No."
Yeah,
I'll
that
give you
that doesn't make sense.
$45. But then there's still some dick riders out there that are like, "I'll do $450. That sounds like a steal." DMing
Wow.
you now. And if
Wow.
you're one of those people, you're a problem.
I hope it's a sock account and it's just a full bridge troll.
Well, you know, people are going to just.
Be like, I can
Do what they
only
do.
accept your money if you go buy an Amazon gift card and read me the numbers. It's a scam.
But yeah, I mean, we're talking about evidence against Bassnectar. There's so many, like, evidence against
Dude.
pages on Instagram right now.
Yeah, it's kind of wild. Like, honestly, the one who...
Snails shocked me.
Dude, the Midnight Tea one was just kind of the most...
Dude, I'm
Yeah,
way
Snails
behind.
really shocked
I'm
me.
way
so
behind.
Midnight Tea one was
He
kind of
was a
wild
personal friend.
because he was fucked up. This girl showed up to his booth. He slapped her ass and then immediately was like, "Don't tell nobody," because he like panicked because he realized what the fuck he did. And then this chick like
Yeah.
wrote a whole story about it. And like, yo, that's shitty. Like, I mean, that's shitty in all perspectives. Like, he should have never did that.
Mhm.
But I think he like instantly was like, I think what he should have said was like, "I'm so sorry. I never meant to do that. I didn't mean to
Yeah.
disrespect your body, and I respect you as a person."
Yeah. It's a violation.
But
and then to say don't say anything
Yeah,
is
but
another violation on
that's-
top of it for sure. Guaranteed, guilty as charged.
Yes.
Yeah, he just got
Is it a cancelable offense?
offense though? That's my question.
Is anything
that cancelable about?
like
Is that
Well, she has to press charges.
Yeah.
If she presses charges, then he's kind of screwed.
Yeah, 'cause he admitted to it, you know. Like,
yeah, he has more than enough evidence against him, but I don't know if she has press charges.
Yeah, because even like there's just been a bunch of people getting called out. And honestly, it's good. Like the scene needs to get cleaned up, and like the wholesome people who have been doing a good job and out there grinding and doing the respectable work.
Yeah, the right way.
Need to be getting the spotlight.
And
And
you
this
know,
is just kind of dude.
This is what makes me sad. Is it feels like chivalry's dead because there are a lot of like good people out there that I'd say a perfect example. I think G-Rex was one of the coolest, most nicest, respectful dudes I've ever met. Super respectful for women. Like he's not the type of dude that's gonna put his hand around you or like what they do, like behind your back, like the crook of your back, like most of the And you see that like toxic, masculinity in a lot of these DJs. But you also notice it when you don't see it. Sullivan King as well, another gentleman. That dude doesn't even hug you without asking permission.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of chivalry we need.
Yo, shout out Sullivan King being the fucking shit.
Yes.
Like entertaining. I love
Dude,
the
have you seen the line of
influence.
his
I love
death metal
the
GPS.
dude.
Yeah,
Yes.
Waze,
Dude,
the Waze
right.
voice,
Yeah. Oh my god, it was. I literally watched that over and over. Yeah, I watched that a lot.
Turn left.
And dude, and like fucking all of his music. That shout out Sullivan King.
Yeah,
Yes.
bro. He's another man with really pretty hair.
Yeah.
Dude, gorgeous hair.
Dude, am I gonna grow my hair out?
I don't know. You're gonna grow your beard out finally?
I'm trying to.
Yo, Brent always tries to grow out a beard, and then he's just like, it gets itchy.
No. That's never the case. It's never been. That's itchy. It's. I'm hideous and I hate it, and then I shave it
I have the
because
Caribbean
I'm
curse.
used to it.
Yeah.
I'm used to not having it, but now I'm just going with it.
My,
and
like,
I also have a coworker
My
that's
cheek
testing
hair
me.
is like splotchy, so I have to like do the line.
Yeah.
Like I
See,
really don't
for
have a
like the
choice.
longest time, like this portion of my face was just like a C that would never connect.
Oh my
And then
god.
like I don't know what happened over time.
Over
It just-
time, it just
yeah, but that for years
took
I had
forever.
to be goatee for life because
Yeah,
it would.
you did have a goatee for a long time.
yeah, he
Yeah.
did. It was horrible.
horrible goatee. Yeah.
Yeah.
But so the canceling things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cancel culture.
I
Cancel culture's fucked up, and I hate that I say that,
Yeah.
and that we're actually like
call out your
kind of
racist.
doing it. It's like cancel culture should be more like
Call out your
personal
racist.
responsibility
Yes.
culture, as opposed to being like
Integrity.
it should be like personal responsibility
Someone
culture
left a review
instead of
about
like
me.
Integrity Farms.
instead of being like, oh, you're being canceled. It's like it looks like you need to take responsibility for your
Somebody-
actions, and that means you're losing all of this shit that you manipulated your way through.
Somebody's terrible grandma's grandson tried to leave me reviews on all my pages telling me I was a bad person.
What?
'Cause I called out his terrible grandma.
Wow.
Yeah, his grandma was being mad.
Oh my
his grandma was
gosh.
being sexist and being just a terrible human being.
I have
And
a similar story.
so I comment on her page. So her grandma has like a necklace page, right? And fucking it was garbage necklace anyways. And I was like, yo, I was like, don't support women that don't support women.
Wow.
You feel me? Because
Yeah.
yo, dog, like you gotta respect these ladies.
Exactly.
Year. And
Yeah.
fucking her grandson came on my shit and was like, Carlos Alvarez is rude. And
No. It wasn't
that?
even a direct call out. It was like on the Sloppy Top page. It
It was
said,
a review.
yeah.
Yeah, it says does not recommend. If
like an
he's
angry Yelp.
can't cancel culture without fact checking, doesn't care who they hurt. Blah blah blah.
Wow.
And so I said, look, Bubba's, I love you too. Wait, what did I say? What did I say?
Yeah,
Oh
I'm
my
I'm
God.
pulling it up,
Pull it up.
dude.
That's funny.
Because I responded back. Because, like, dude, you have a shitty grandma. It's not your fault or
Yeah,
mine.
Exactly.
But you have a shitty grandma. That's her fault.
He's probably really young
All
too.
right,
Yeah.
let me see.
He's like 12 years old.
It's a dude.
He
It's
eats
a dude, yeah.
crayons.
He was really hurt about it. Like, he did not feel good about me telling his grandma to be nice to girls.
Yeah, I one time for like I was helping what's his name? Neon Tiger.
Yeah.
And I shared his his page, like, you can invite all your friends, so I just pressed invite all. And one of the people got so mad that I sent an invitation to like his page that they put a negative review on his page. They're like, why the heck would I want to like this page? I don't even know. It's just another low rate DJ, blah blah blah. And like, I was like, what are you
Whoa.
talking about? Yeah,
That's
exactly.
spicy.
Just some random chick. Just some random blonde chick. I didn't even know why I had her at it. I deleted her, of course. But like, and then put like a negative star and everything. So like, trying to make his page down. Like, why are you so like? Who hurt you?
Who hurt you? So if you're listening now, I want you to go on Facebook and look up Neon Tiger and leave him all the best reviews.
Best reviews.
He deserves it. He's a killer DJ out of Raleigh, North Carolina,
and a good buddy,
and a good fucking homie. I've been knowing him for the longest, bro.
And he can dance.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, he can do everything.
He's
Did you guys see?
He can rap. He can dance.
I've known
he
him
can throw
since
down.
I was probably like 16.
Wow.
I met him in I walked into my friend's apartment. I'm not gonna say her name.
Yeah.
But I walked into her apartment and he had like a microphone set up and he was just like rapping and recording songs while we were smoking weed. And he didn't talk to me for like a week. I just saw this dude named Royal, and I just knew that he just like rapped and had tattoos and like was like super cool and elusive to me. And then finally he like talked to me, and like he's been the homie ever since. And then I started seeing him at raves, and honestly, I'd love to have him on the podcast. He did me and him did the Toe Satan challenge together, and that was terrible.
Whoa.
Yeah, dude, that's like the hottest fucking thing I've ever put in my mouth. And it had to be in my mouth for like 5 straight minutes. I actually want to do more challenges. That's something that like I want to do more on the show.
Yeah, I think that would be cool.
I think
I'm done with challenges. I can't find this thing, but either way,
it's in our text messages.
it's in.
Yeah, it's in our text messages.
I was looking for
Hey,
the
Bubba.
source.
Hey, Bubbas, go to the text messages, and I send you a
Oh,
screenshot.
yeah. All right.
There you go.
Oh, dude, this is good.
All right, read the review.
Very rude and judgment without fact checking. Loves cancel culture and doesn't care who is hurt as long as they get likes.
Wow.
Caution! Exclamation point. With a love react from Sloppy Top Podcast in response. Straight facts. We love you, Bubba. Tune in this week for a new episode.
So, folks, you heard it here. Tune in this week for a new episode of the Sloppy Top Podcast. You can find us anywhere on Stitcher's, iTunes. I'm just kidding. I'm going to slow it down. And we're not closing out this show.
He loses control. You break the tires loose, and you can't control
I
the
can't
steering
stop it.
wheel. You're definitely not going straight. Sometimes in a circle, sometimes left, sometimes right.
ABS is out.
I don't know what's going on half the time.
Yeah.
We still love you, even though your brain's a
No, but we catch up.
We slow down. I
We
pump
slow
the brakes. So, dude, this is something that
How much did baby Jesus weigh when he was born?
Was that in the Bible?
6 pounds, 7 ounces.
Yes.
Whoa. I was
Is
like,
that what he says?
I don't know. I think I've always said 6 pounds, 7 ounces.
Isn't that what he says in Talladega Nights?
I don't
think
know,
that's, What
bro.
is the direct quote?
Can we Google that? I'm gonna Google that.
Production team?
Production team.
Oh, yeah. The production team abandoned us, by the way. James is gone, guys.
How much did baby Jesus weigh?
It's definitely quoted
Are you
in here.
asking Siri how much baby?
Yeah.
Alright.
8 pounds and 6 ounces.
8 pounds, 6 ounces.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe is that the quote, or is that just what it says?
Dude, on right here on ChristianMarriageSpace.com.
Oh no!
Oh my
no.
God.
Right here, contrast and comparison: the birth of an 8 pound and 6 pound. Oh, of an 8 pound 6 ounce baby Jesus. What?
What?
Whoa.
Where in the Bible is that?
I don't know, bro. I'm trying to read this shit right here. Oh man, that's
things
a
you
fat
find
ass
on the
baby. That's a
internet.
heavy baby.
That is a heavy baby.
Jesus was fucking thick. That was a thick.
Oh, it's
load.
8 pounds 6 ounces.
Yeah, 8 pounds 6 ounces. That's a fat baby, dude.
That's what it says on
Yeah.
Talladega Nights?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, yes.
Yeah, so that's how
That's
much.
hilarious.
Yeah. All
how
right.
much baby
Well,
Jesus
now I know
weighs.
that 8 pounds.
You heard it
6
here
ounces.
first, folks. 8 pounds and 6 ounces.
All right.
That's a good steak. So Brent's getting a cat. I've been trying to fucking get this man to get an
Oh
animal
my
for
God.
months.
I'm
I don't-
freaking out about it too. Like internally, throughout this podcast, I've been thinking about it, and it's.
And we're gonna post a picture.
I'm freaking out.
We're gonna post
Yeah,
a picture
yeah,
of the
yeah.
cat right
Be
here.
breathing.
And then that's the cat he's getting. And so hear me out. It's been about a year, a straight year of me berating Brent, being like every single time that someone puts an animal up on Facebook, anytime that I see a puppy, anytime that I see a kitten, a turtle, I don't give a fuck. I tag Brent and I'm like, what about this one? and
Oh my
he
God.
always ignores it. He never.
I definitely don't ignore it.
Well,
Do
you
you
don't
like it?
No, he doesn't like it. He doesn't comment.
Doesn't
nothing.
react?
No, doesn't. No,
Nothing?
he.
No
I
checks.
don't
interact.
know. I get freaked out by it. Okay.
Wow, what a friend.
I get freaked out by. No, Carlos puts too much pressure on me.
I just want him to have a.
He
companion.
crushes me with animals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
I'm
want
not
a
ready.
pet platypus.
That'd be pretty cool. They lay eggs.
Yes, it's one of the few mammals that lays eggs.
I wonder
And
what.
don't they have a spine? Spine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Uh-huh.
what does a platypus egg taste like? You think? You think it's like gooey like a
Don't
duck egg?
you say that.
No, let's just say it. Come on, fuck it, dude.
Don't even.
I don't think it's gonna work like that.
Don't. They're so like endangered.
I feel you, but like think about how fucking spicy that'd be. Like
And you know the fires that were
that's
in
some
Australia?
that's some like Jeff Bezos shit. That's like I eat
I would
platypus.
never
I
eat a
I
platypus.
eat 2 hard-boiled platypus eggs every morning
Oh my god.
on top of an endangered bald eagle mat
No, I mean, dude, this is all just stuff that he
on my
he
polar bear
created in a
leather.
lab.
My polar bear leather Amazon ship.
No,
only
Bezos
so far.
has a printer
Oh
that
my
just
God.
prints out
Just money, just shoot.
whatever he wants.
Money.
It
Or what? Just money?
Yeah.
No, dude. Cool
he probably
stuff.
does. He probably
No,
bought
He
one.
doesn't need to print money because he can just
Every
print
million,
anything he
every
wants.
million, his butler just comes in with like like the stripper cash guns, and just like unloads a clip. Yeah, he's like congratulations, Jeff, you did it again. He's like first time in 30 seconds.
Dude,
Feels
think
good
about
to be a millionaire.
100
100 billion plus, and his wife got 80 bill.
And he's still chilling. He's vibing. You know how much
He
the
was
ma- the
sitting at
man-
160, and his wife got 80 bill.
He makes
Yeah.
$100,000 every 30 seconds.
Fuck. I want a scooter.
30 seconds?
Yeah, some shit like that.
That's ridiculous. You know what? They
Let's
should
find out.
You guys should
How much money does Jeff Bezos make in a minute?
It's a silly
Oh,
statistic.
he makes basically $150,000 every minute.
every minute.
Every
Wow.
minute of every fucking minute of the day.
Get off of Amazon.
Well, I was
people.
about to say, well, you're
I don't know, dude.
you're
We're-
welcome, the whole world,
Yeah, we love
because everybody
Amazon.
gets it.
No, instead of buying that backpack, jetpack that you don't need, on Amazon.
True, you can buy it straight from the manufacturer. I agree on that.
You can
But
buy
look-
some Create merchandise on the Create website. CreateMusicArt.com.
No,
Hey.
look, what I'm talking about, that's perfectly fine. But when I need
Support a good cause, not Jeff Bezos.
when I need a baby backpack carrier for my supposed hike I'm going to be taking in the next 2 weeks,
Yeah.
you
Why
can't
don't you
find
just
that at-
knit one like a man?
I'm sorry, crocheting was not something that I perfected. Nor
Or my
am-
friend Kelly Paget, she crochets. You
Look,
guys should
hear me
support
out.
her as well.
Yeah, what's
Look her
up? You should support crochet, okay, bae. So fucking no, hear me out. Amazon is a vital thing. I order my groceries from
Vital?
Amazon. I order my groceries from Amazon. I at least once a
I
week I
don't
get something from
use
Amazon.
Amazon.
I do. I live off
It's-
that shit.
I don't use
I
ordering
boi- I
stuff,
boi-
but
I'm
I
a-
use
I
their
boycott
streaming
stuff.
service.
Yeah.
No, I don't use their stream service. I don't get anything
I
from them
need
because for me it's like a fuck
I-
Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, no, Bezos is like terrifying.
He
and
gets
all,
no money from me.
but like
Yeah, I don't order.
I
anything.
support the people who deliver my Amazon stuff. I always tip them nice.
I always slash their tires. Just kidding.
Oh,
He's like, sometimes I just order Amazon Prime just to pop tires. Yeah.
dude, there was a video of somebody a mob straight ransacked a fucking
Amazon truck.
Oh yeah! Imagine all the presents.
bro. They just were running off with big ass boxes, just boxes.
They don't know what it's in it.
No idea what's in there.
Yeah, that's the part of the surprise.
And it's like there was like a coordinated operation where people are like kind of surrounding it, and the dude
I want to talk about my favorite one.
and they're like doing weird shit, and then just people start pouring in, and the back of the
Wow.
truck's open, and this shit is going down, and they're just dipping out, and they're not
It's
even
going
like
down
really
for real.
fighting the dude. He's just like, "Yo, fucking stop, dude, stop!" But I could not believe that, dude. One person is carrying around a huge cumbersome box, but it's clearly light as hell.
Yeah.
It's like you don't
Yeah.
even know what that is.
He opens it up. It's literally just like a fucking paper
A
tube.
blow up doll.
Like a paper. Dude, you
No.
know Hitler invented the blow up doll?
Oh my god. I don't know if that's true.
No, that's 100% factual. It's to fight syphilis.
I
So
know-
these dudes
I know
weren't
the
going around
story.
just fucking all these French broads who were sent out by the rebellion themselves to
I
stop
thought
the
there was
resistance.
I thought there was a medical. I thought there was a medical tie to
Yeah.
the
Shall
blow
give
up
him
doll.
the-
Yeah, to
horse.
stop the spread of syphilis. It was so the boys had something to fuck. He said, "Look, Hitler was like, listen, boy." Well, let me get the
Oh
right
my
accent.
God.
He
Nine.
said, listen here, little boys. You cannot go into the battlefields with the itchy dick. The itchy cock is what's gonna stop us. Get strong and use your lips and blow up the hips. Get it in there.
Dude, low tech. Those things were probably terrifying.
Yeah, dude. The
Yeah.
fuck.
They got the Nazi symbol.
Dude, that's
on
some
the-
nightmare shit, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if you can find.
I'm gonna
one.
do some
I wonder if you can find the
research.
OG.
I want to see a
I would
packaged
smash.
one.
I want-
smash. If we gonna, would you guys want?
I
if-
was gonna
look,
say, I'm gonna do some research.
when we
and see
have-
if we can come across one.
when we hit 1,000
Chrissy,
subscribers,
do-
I'm gonna bang a Hitler, a vintage 1942
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Hitler
whoa,
blow.
Whoa, timeout.
Softcore. Calm down, softcore. You don't
Okay,
wanna see-
okay. The banging's not the issue.
Yeah. Oh,
We're not recording the banging.
why?
It's the Hitler thing.
Is the Hitler thing? I'm fucking a Nazi.
A classic German.
I'm fucking a Nazi. I'm fucking it to death.
Oh
a
my
contraceptive.
God.
It's symbolic.
Yeah, I
I
guess.
stab it. At
All
the
right,
end.
all right.
And then
I would prefer not because we're probably gonna spend a lot of money on it.
and then Brad Pitt walks in. He's like, "Give me the scalp."
Oh my God. See, he gets.
I did not want him to say scalp, and I knew he was
Oh
gonna
my-
squeeze it in. And I thought over in my head, I hadn't heard it yet. We might have gotten past it. I'm not fucking lying. I literally have been keeping track, and he snuck it in,
Yeah, dude.
and included Brad Pitt.
yeah, he was handsome in that movie.
Nazi scalps.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I get it.
Does he not like the word scalp?
No,
No, I just knew he was gonna
yeah,
make
you
it the
knew.
Inglorious Bastards reference
Yeah.
with the Nazi scalps.
Nazi scalps.
I knew it.
Man.
After he said stab it, I was like, fuck,
Oh.
here it comes. It's predictable.
It's
So
symbolic.
yeah, about this cat.
So you're getting this kitty cat.
So, yeah.
So what's your how do you feel about you're nervous, right?
I'm a little bit nervous, yeah.
Cats are like the easiest fucking thing. Like literally they will not die. They're really resilient.
How old is it,
It's a baby.
baby?
It was unclear at the time, but I think it's going to be established whenever I get up with them. But older than 8 weeks for sure.
Okay.
It looks like it's about like a 10-week little baby.
Yeah, it's like 10 to 12 weeks. 10
Yeah.
to 12 weeks.
That's a good
it.
time.
That's a good
Yeah.
time. That's an
You need to
active
bond
cat.
with it, and once you bond with it, bro, like I had a kitten named Vidal, and it would like ride on my shoulder, like
Yeah,
when
that's
I
all-
Oh,
get
dude,
home
no,
from
no, no. I'm
work,
going to be
it
obsessed
would
with this
climb
little
up
kitty.
my leg and be like,
Are you gonna you're gonna baby Wendy it and teach her to ride it like
he
your
will.
shoulder?
It
Like
will
a parrot.
only like you though. That's the
Yeah.
thing with cats. It's like you're my. I fucks with you, but
We
that's
know,
it.
but dude, Terp is mad down with.
Yeah, dude. So
Well, depending on the cat, of course.
I found this cat this one time. So I woke up when me and Brent were working together, and he was coming to pick me up. And I went down, and at the time, I had a work truck that I was using to pick up like trash and shit. And from the inside of the truck, I heard that just like a bunch of little mews and stuff like that. And I was like, "What the fuck is that?" So like, I went out there and I was like searching through that truck. And like,
Yeah.
as that point happened, Brent pulls up, and like when Brent pulls up, all the kittens burst out from the fucking trailer. 3 of them dip off into the sewer. They
Yeah.
dip off, but then one cat went between the rotor and the brake pad.
You picked up Terp.
Oh yeah, no,
you
that's right.
picked Terp
'Cause
up,
he was,
and then he started freaking out.
oh yeah, because he was behind my tire on the truck.
Yeah.
So then I picked him
Oh.
up. He freaked out, dropped, and then ran under Brent's car.
And literally, I drove on the freeway and like used my brakes. My brakes were hot,
Wow.
and he got stuck. And we literally had to jack my car up and freaking take the wheel
Wheel off.
off and get him off of it.
Take the wheel.
And he turned into a big ass cat.
Yeah, dude, he's
like,
massive. Like
huge,
big ass cat.
huge, fluffy tail, big ass head. Like
How heavy?
Like easily like a 15 to 20 pound cat.
he's like 13 to 15 pounds.
Nah, dude.
Yeah, I think so.
He-
I don't think
Is
he's
he
a-
fat or is
bro,
he like stocky?
Peligro.
Is he stocky?
Peligro right now weighs 16 pounds, and that motherfucker
Yeah, okay, 15 to 20.
15 to 20 is
20 pound cat is a big
That's
cat.
a big cat.
I mean, is he like stocky or fat?
No, he's
He's
like big.
he's
He's
like
long as shit, big, and
fat.
fluffy.
Yeah, fluffy.
He's not fat.
He's not fat.
He's like just a big ass cat.
Cat.
Like he's got a big head too.
He's just a big ass cat.
Cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just
He's
a big ass cat.
Dude,
likes
and,
to
and, then there's
Got a
little
big
and there's little kittens over at homegirl's house
Yeah.
too.
There's like 3 of them.
Yeah.
Kittens?
Yeah. They have some kitties over there.
Kitten.
But
I'm
fucking-
scared, but whatever.
You're
it's
gonna have
be
a lot
cool.
of fun, dude. I think you're gonna really enjoy it. And I
Yeah.
think you're gonna obsess over it. And I can't wait to see it. Hey, look how
Yeah.
giddy you look. Oh, that's so awesome that we got that on camera. Because you
I'm
look
so excited.
You just blushed. And
I'm so scared but excited.
what do you think?
Yeah.
What potential names now?
I don't know. Dude.
Come Rattler, the 6-shooter, 9-inch Richard.
Frankenstein.
9-inch Richard. What kind of cat?
Low key Frankenstein is in the front of the pack.
Frankenstein.
I've always
What
wanted
color?
to name.
Do you
I've-
know what it looks like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has a. It's a. Yeah. Let him show you a picture. Frankenstein's a good one.
I've always wanted to name an animal Frankenstein, and it'd be Frankie, and it would
That
work
would be
either
cute.
way.
I mean, I could totally accept you naming your cat after me.
What? the-
That's cool.
I would not be able to take my cat
Yeah,
serious.
you'll just call it
No.
Carlos.
No.
Call it
he
Carlitos.
would just get mad at it.
Call it
every time,
Papitos.
You know,
Call it Little Papitos.
he would just hit it because it's
Call
named
your
after
cat
you.
Papa Fritas. Little French fry.
Oh my god, it's like black and white and its face.
Dude,
we
yeah,
need
that's
to-
my
yeah,
cat.
We'll have
Yeah,
to put
you're gonna put
pictures
that
up.
picture up. We gotta send that.
Yeah,
over.
definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm gonna play with it, and I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, I know you are. You're gonna be like, I've been
So happy.
needing this. I've been needing this release my whole life.
I'm gonna be in Uggs and sweats with a pint of Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah, dude. Now you can't let other cats in your house because your cat's gonna get pissed off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be like, sorry, no more cats.
The worst
the fuck
part is
up.
gonna be potty training it.
That's
No.
a-
Low key.
No more.
That
cats.
might not be true. That might not be true.
Why you're gonna take your cat on
Girls,
cat
will,
dates?
go-
Yeah.
girls
Yeah, it
will
never works.
actually want to stay over his house now.
It just becomes a bloodbath.
Yeah. You think cats just get over it every
No,
time? You bring
no.
the- Every time you bring them back over, it's a brand new
Fight.
combat. They're like, "Who are you?"
Oh my god.
So that's what you're gonna do? All right.
No, all right, we'll see. Whatever.
Aborigine Fight Club.
But
Bring
like-
them in there.
I legit have no idea on a name.
Okay, let's rattle some off.
Marshmallow.
Let's call them.
Kirby.
What about Little Stain?
Little mothball.
Yeah, Mothball.
I got nothing.
What about Duck?
I'm so scared.
What
so
about-
I don't want
you-
to. I
why
can't
don't
think
you
of
call 'em
even.
Duck?
I can't even think of ones that aren't realistic.
You should call him Duck.
Dale.
Duck.
After
Yeah,
Dale
Duck
Earnhardt.
is honestly a really cool name for a cat.
Dale.
Dale. Praise Dale. Praise Dale.
Dale.
That's a good one, dude.
Dale, get the hell over here.
That's a really good name for a cat, bro. I'm not.
one's knocking me right on the head.
Oh.
That's a contender right now.
Yeah, Dale.
But I am unsure of.
Vote in the
I'm
comments.
unsure
Why
of
don't
the,
you call 'em
the gender.
Can we leave it up to the people?
Yeah. Or at least they can have it.
Yeah,
influence.
totally.
No. It's
Yeah,
like
they're
a child
like
to him.
Mick Harambe. Dude, so that was the best part of the internet.
Well, he can
Harambe
pick.
could be realistic.
He can pick the names, and they have to vote.
Yeah, you pick the names, everybody votes on
Oswald Cobblepot. Which
Nah,
is
Yeah.
dude, you should name
the
him
man who becomes the penguin.
Mr. Cobblepot. Or you should just call him Danny DeVito. You know, little DeVito the Cheeto cat.
I don't know. I like the name Jesus.
Arnold.
You should call him Duck Butter. You know what duck butter is?
What the heck, kind of?
So duck butter is the juices that collect in your taint after a long day.
No, please, ill. Like it's directly.
And
in my
so you
ears.
really just want me to call my cute little tiny kitten something very foul? I don't like that.
Yeah, just spread some duck butter on
Oh
your
my
face.
god, ill. Oh god.
You're like, duck butter, you're making a mess.
You kids.
I'm gonna name him Carlos.
Dude, please do.
No,
I'd cry.
No, I'd be.
No.
no, I
Don't
would
call
never.
him Carlos.
I would
That's a
never.
horrible name.
You should.
For a
I mean,
Cat?
it's good on a human, but
Yeah, it's not a good
no.
name.
Who names their kid Carlos anyway?
Really though.
The
mistake's been made a
The mistake's been made generation after generation after generation.
And it's like every
Just kidding.
single family that does have a Carlos, it's an insane lineage.
Yeah,
It's like 6.
yeah, we're deep.
Are
But
you like the sixth?
Yeah,
But it's like
For real?
the names,
legit number.
The,
You hit it right on the head.
the names aren't identical though.
Yeah, it's just Carlos's.
Carlos.
Just the
'Cause,
first
like,
name.
the
dad,
sixth.
Yeah, because no.
Are you
well,
junior?
No,
because
technically.
you don't have
'Cause
the
my
same middle
dad.
name.
Yeah, so my dad's. I'm just in succession.
Yeah.
The
Six
six-
Carlos.
Yeah. So you can
And
put
then
that
his-
legally at the end of your name. The sixth.
No, because we don't all share the same identical name.
Yeah, they have the same first and last name, but
Yeah.
not middle name.
Yeah.
They don't
my
share the
dad's,
same
my,
middle
my
name.
dad's middle name is Arturo. My middle name is Andres.
I don't have a middle name.
Carlos' name is Ro. My son's name
But
is
look,
Ro.
Little baby Carlos is also.
little baby Carlos is the first one to not have a Spanish.
My brother
middle
is
name.
technically the second, and if he has my brother just had a girl actually.
Shouts out Uncle
Yeah.
Life.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
like 2-3 months old now. I don't know.
Yeah, babies don't really do much, but they're pretty cool still at that
Yes, she's beautiful.
point. Yeah.
Freaking out about.
But
my
yeah, if he
cat.
has a boy, then he could be the third.
What are you worried about? Are you worried that you're
When I'm like, oh my god, where is it? And I can't find it.
Oh,
Because
no.
that happens. That happens, dude. Every person that I've ever been around with a kitty, there is a moment where it's like,
Where's my kitten?
where is the little one?
Do you remember when you were helping me move out,
Oh my god.
We were like, well, sorry, you live on the streets now. Goodbye,
dude? Yeah. So my cat Wendy, piece of shit. So we're gonna talk about her real fast. She comes from her
The
dad.
streets.
Yeah, her
The
dad.
streets.
Her dad is Mr. Bojangles. He was the toughest street kitty I ever owned.
Whoa.
And Mr. Bojangles knocked up my roommate's cat, right? When my roommate called me from Asheville and was like, what the fuck? He's like, my cat is literally just pushing out fucking kittens right now in the middle of my floor. Like,
Whoa.
what the fuck, Carlos? And sure enough, they're Bo kitties. And I had to take one,
Damn.
and that's Wendy, right?
Did you
when
guys
Wendy,
like go to Maury or like any TV shows to
No,
find the
we
father?
dispersed the kittens to loving homes, and every one of them is still
No,
up
but how
and
did
living.
you know Mr. Bojangles was the father?
Because he was the only male kitty in that house, and he totally
Wow,
and that-
wow!
that-
they didn't even do a DNA test.
But that one cat didn't leave the
Nah,
house. That one
nah.
cat was an indoor cat strictly. It was like afraid to leave the house. So we knew that Bojangles split and hit when we weren't
split
around.
in hit.
And who's
So-
the mother?
Coco.
Oh.
So Coco is Jake Pettis' cat. Shouts out to Jake Pettis, the pipe layer.
Yeah,
And-
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But fucking, I got the kitty, and when I introduced Bojangles to Wendy, he went
So
and dipped.
Bojangles to Wendy. That's
yeah,
so funny.
He like
Yeah.
fucking. Yeah. So he went.
That's a hilarious parallel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have really funny names for my pets. So he went right and then
Yeah.
dipped right, and that was the last time I saw that cat. He was like, "Fuck you, dude." He's like, "I'm not raising this kitten. Like you're a piece of
Whoa.
shit," and refused to live inside. So Wendy.
So he doesn't pay child
So
support.
now I'm worried that Wendy carries that same piece of shit gene. So when
Wow.
we were moving out of our house in Raleigh to come over here, everything was packed up. We were ready to go. And then I noticed that we left the door open and I couldn't find my fucking cat. And I was panicking. I went around the neighborhood looking for this cat. And then finally.
We all dispersed. We checked every
wow.
closet, and like there was nothing else left for her to
The
like
Kitty
hide
Chronicles.
Yeah. And so I was, so we were chilling inside my house and I was enjoying one last dosage of CBD inside that house before we
Yeah.
left. And I was just like checking the cabinets, and I opened one of the cabinets, and the cat was there, and I was like, "Oh, awesome," you know. But recently, like this week, she dipped out on like Monday, and
Whoa.
just left, and we didn't know where the fuck
Is she an
went.
outside cat at all?
She's like indoor outdoor, but she never like usually leaves our property. So she went out on like Monday, and then was just gone all week. Like we couldn't find her. She wouldn't call. Like she wouldn't come like get the water or food I left out.
Wow.
Like nothing, you know. So I was like, fuck, this cat got hit by a car, got swooped up. Bro, she pulled up to my house yesterday. I'm pretty sure she has like a really fucked up leg, but she won't let me
Uh-oh.
look at it. And she's like limping on it. So I'm wondering what happened.
She was prancing when I saw her.
Yeah, but she has like a fucked up leg. Like she like bites at you.
Like
to
she
try to
got in a
touch it.
fight?
Yeah,
Like
or
some
she got
street-
snagged. I think
street
realistically
fights?
she got snagged somewhere and was stuck for a couple days.
Or
And
what
then,
if a dog bit her?
it doesn't look like that.
Or a raccoon?
It honestly
Or a
looks like
possum?
it looks like if you look on her foot,
bear.
it looks like it looks just like a fucking.
Could have been any of those
A
creatures.
damn mountain lion.
You damn right.
He's like, look, we live out here in the fucking cut.
We're in the cut. We're in Greensboro, North Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, it really
No,
is
it's
the
not
cut.
No,
To
it's
me-
not. It's
to
the
me it
third
is.
largest city. I mean, there are some cutty places.
That's
But
what I'm
dude,
saying. Like
but
cutty
compa-
places
but
around,
com-
like sitting where we're at is definitely not. But
yeah.
being in
I
the
live in a
woods
good
is a
neighborhood.
hop and a skip away.
Yeah, like unlike Raleigh, you have to drive like a distance.
See,
you know?
like for me, there was like 25 shots last night, like literally 2 blocks down that way. But like when you cross that street where the light's at, like it just becomes a different like part of man.
yeah,
Like here it's nice, but over there, woo.
we're gonna beep that out. So,
Yeah.
yeah, but fucking just so people don't know.
Yeah,
where
yeah,
we're
don't
doing
know
this.
where we're at. Yeah.
Yeah, because you know where we're doing this? We're doing this in Oklahoma. So we buy airline tickets are cheap and we fly out. So
Yeah, exactly.
figure it the fuck out. So
But yeah, no, yeah, 25 shots.
yeah, 25 shots. That's crazy.
Like we called the cops and we're like, yeah, we definitely heard some shots rolling off, because you'd hear like pop, 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 and then
that's crazy.
and it's like 2 blocks away, like yeah.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think now it's time to legitimately close this out. All right. So we're going to close this out by letting out our social medias and letting everybody know where they can find us, where they can listen to us, all that good stuff. But first, let's give away our personal stuff. If you want to follow me and all my musical adventures, you can follow me at Don Alvarez Music, all social media platforms. You can also follow me on Snapchat at Don Alvarez _music. You can find me also on Snapchat. If you want to get in contact with us here at SloppyTopPodcast, you can find us on Facebook, listen to us on Apple iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play Music, anywhere that you can find your podcast. Also, if you want to reach us directly, message us at SloppyTopPodcast@gmail.com. Brent, do you want to give out your socials?
Chuck of Nasty on Instagrams. That's it.
And Neil?
I have multiple.
Give it them out.
Yeah, Niel Soto, and you can follow me on Instagram at Toxic Platypus. I have a music project that where I just like DJ, and I also produce a few things. That's called Space Platypus. You can find me also on Instagram and SoundCloud at Space Platypus. And also, Create is the company I work for, one of the co-owners, and one of the founding fathers of the company. And you can follow us on all platforms at Create Music Art. And also check out our website, www.createmusicart.com. We got a bunch of articles, upcoming events, like we were talking earlier, the Chris Dyer event next Friday, July 31st at 8 p.m.
Hey, Neil, where can they catch this show at?
This show at www.createmusicart.com as well. There's literally a new tab that's called CreaTV, which is where all our new
That's right. That's where
stuff is going to be posted on. We got podcasts, we got other shows, artists.
Oh yeah,
interviews.
and real quick, Neil himself is actually going to be hosting a show on CreateTV as well. Do you want to give a quick little synopsis on that, just real fast?
It's called Beer Bong Diaries, and it's pretty much just crazy stories. Of
Who's going to be on the show with you?
My roommate Kevin, who's an OG bass head. Of course,
Kevin's a funny guy.
Yeah, he's such one of the kindest people I've ever met, and just his voice is so kind. Like, you talk to him and like he's like my opposite, because I'm very monotone, and like I tell people, well, you just gotta keep on trucking, brother, because I've been through so much crap. I'm a veteran, and blah blah blah. But Kevin's like the sweetest person, so it's like you talk to him and he's like, come here, baby girl, like let me hold you, like cry on my shoulder, and like he's such a sweetheart.
So check out that. We're also going to be releasing that on
CreateTV.
We're also going to be releasing the audio version though on Stitcher, Apple iTunes playlist, all that good shit, and anywhere you can catch your podcast as well. So keep your eyes tuned for that, and make sure to follow and subscribe.
Yeah, well, there'll be links.
There'll be
stuff,
links,
right? Like here or
there.
there.
Yeah.
Somewhere in this area.
Yeah. We'll have this all set up by then. So yeah. And now, Brent, you already gave out yours?
Yeah.
Yeah. And on that note, folks, thank you for tuning on in. Let's take it out with our outro. Once again, this is Nasty.
I'm trying to stick the lemonade every week. I should be going up, going up. I still don't know enough. Every week, swear I'm on my shit. Niggas sleep on me, bitch, you don't know Nick. Every week, niggas ducking right. Every death threat, I buy another gun. Every week, I meet another snake. You can try and cross, meet your fucking fate.